wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved.
What a game. What's this? Smack. To the left. That is gone.
For Perez, that's my play, off the backboard, counted, and a win! And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors.
Alrighty, welcome back here to BISD. Welcome to James Pace High School. Game number 5 coming your way from the 2021 BISD Tournament Day 1. Boys action, the last boys matchup of the day from Brownsville Pace High. We have the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers taking on the Mission Eagles. This game on Real Sports Live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Once again, Ruben Rodriguez on the call, Jamin Ruiz minding the camera. Mission went down to, took a loss to Brownsville Lopez. Brownsville Veterans went down to Nick Rowe. Both teams looking to bounce back and avoid going back-to-back losses on day 1. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Via ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character and together.
Alrighty, welcome back to Real Sports Live. So you see right there the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Coach Albert Briones getting some words in, his final say in before. Kenny Davis also stepping back into the ball game, number 24. Starting lineup remaining consistent. We have Jerry Castaneda, Pablo Castaneda, Kenny Davis, Nick Fuentes, and Rodrigo Castaneda. And then for Mission, we're going to have Adrian Ibarra, Diego Serrano, Joel Pedraza, Kevin Guerra, and Josh Cerdas. Tip off underway. It's going to be won over by Brownsville Veterans. The Chargers in the red, Mission in the white. Castaneda going to drive in an early on block by Kevin Guerra. A foul called early on. Mission set the inbound. It's going to be Pedraza. Pedraza gets it off over to Serrano. Serrano driving it down the court. Drawing assignment on defense is Castaneda. Castaneda trying to shake off in a 2-on-1 press. Davis steals it away with help of Castaneda. And Davis loses it as he goes back up. He gets the loose ball. He stays in the post. Block going to be lost here. Driving that one back over for Mission is going to be Pedraza. Pedraza fires it a crossover. Finds it off to Serrano. Serrano going to lay it up, and Mission strikes first. Diego Serrano tacks on two to start off the action. Fuentes driving it back now for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. The up chant echoing here around the gym on a 5 o'clock start from Brownsville Pace High School. Brownsville Veterans trying to answer back. Castaneda, short range two, and he answers back of a tie ball game. Pablo Castaneda sinks in the first two. Mission driving this one back. That's Serrano tacked on the first two for the Eagles. Pressure now by Castaneda. Gonna cut through traffic, swings the pass out over to Cerdas, who loses it, gets it back over to Ibarra. Ibarra was looking for a three, but it goes back over to Cerdas. So it goes back to Serrano. Piedraza's on his right, gets a screen. Serrano with a travel called on him. 6:40 left to play in the first quarter. On the inbound, we resume play. Trying to drive this back around, fires the pass over. Fuentes gets it across over to Castaneda. Castaneda swings it out to Davis, overthrown. Piedraza driving this one back for Mission. Piedraza's gonna float it up, gets his own rebound, a short floater. Davis gets a hand on it, that's a block, and that's a foul. First foul of the ball game goes against Kenny Davis. Foul number 1 for Brownsville veterans it sent Joel Piedraza to the line. Few bounces, it won't fall through. Gets it up. Piedraza attacks on one. That's 3-2. Mission leads Brownsville veterans. Quick pass to Fuentes. He drives it through. Brownsville Vets takes the lead. Castaneda and Fuentes both with 2 points apiece. Piedraza with 1 point. Serrano 2. Goes back to Serrano. Feeds the pass back over. Gets it across. Won't go. Foul called. Non-shooting foul. They're not going to rule it a foul after all. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul against Mission on offense. Driving back. Feeds the pass over. Castaneda with a three. Won't go. Sedano on the rebound. Sedano driving this one back. Heavy defense now by Fuentes. 2-on-1 press on Sedano. I say he stepped out of bounds. .5:28 left to play in the first quarter. Inbound back. Trying to cut through. Feeds the pass over to Fuentes. Fuentes gets it off over to Castaneda. He's going to float this one. Won't go. On the rebound, it's going to be Cerdas. Cerdas going to swing it back out to Ibarra. Ibarra driving this one back for Mission. He's trying to cut through. Goes to the left-hand side. Gets caught. Swings it back over now to Piedraza. That one picked off by Davis. Davis driving this one back. Swings the pass. And putting it up through. Won't go as Castaneda tried to get it up. We get set for the inbound. We're back to action. Trying to get this one across. That one broken up, driving it back. Castaneda on a floater. Count it. But Gio Castaneda attacks on two. Mission now down by 3 to Brownsville veterans. Pulling up for a three. Was Medina, doesn't fall through. Castaneda hands it off over to Pablo Castaneda. Throwing assignment on defense there, Sedano. Pulls the three, won't go, falls in the hands of Ibarra. Ibarra driving this one back for Mission. Trying to set himself around. He's trying to break away to the left-hand side. Fuentes drawing a lot of defense, and a foul going to be called. Foul against Brownsville veterans, that's against Fuentes. Foul number 2. Sedano got drawn a foul against Mission early on. Pulling a trigger for a three, count it. Luis Medina hits a three and ties the ball game up. Trying to cut around is Castaneda. Castaneda trying to maneuver around. On a floater, in and out of rim it goes. That's 4 points now for Pablo Castaneda on the day. Brownsville veterans takes the lead 8-6, 3:46 left to play in the first. Medina who tacked on the tying three. For the go-ahead three, drills it. Luis Medina with back-to-back threes, a game-tying three, and a lead-taking three, 9-8 for Mission. They lead Brownsville Vets. And Fuentes puts this one up. And a timeout called by Mission. We're going to step away for a few moments here watching Real Sports Live.
Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans, our former Harlingen Cardinal.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. 10-9, 3:22 left to play in the first quarter. Mission trailing by one after Nick Fuentes tacks on a layup. Hand off here to Sedano. Gets it across over to Medina. Medina hit two back-to-back threes. Goes for a floater. Won't go. Goes around the baseline. Tries to get it. Steps out of bounds. Medina hit the game-tying three and the lead-taking three. Some check-ins here now. Gio Castaneda checks out of the ball game. Sampaio's also into the game. Castaneda looking to drive around. Loses it, gets it across, passes it behind the backboard, finds Davis. It goes over to Pablo Castaneda. Castaneda has Fuentes on his right, Sampaio on his left. Goes to Sampaio for a three. Sampaio drills the three. Reese Sampaio enters and tacks on a three, 13-9. Brownsville Veterans leads Mission. Trying to get across. Sedano has that one broken up, winds up in the hands of Castaneda. Castaneda driving this one back. Feeds the pass over to Davis. Charging call on Davis. That's foul number 2 against Kenny Davis. 2 of the 3 fouls against Brownsville Veterans have been on Davis so far in the ball game. Get the inbound. Mission driving that one back in the form of Medina. Medina staying on the pivot, shoots it back over to Ivada. Ivada with the short range 2 in and out of the rim, won't go. It's a fight for the ball. Winds up in the hands of Castaneda. Castaneda shoots it back over. That one picked off by Medina. Kept in play. And Sampaio trying to put that one up, won't go. It's a fight for a loose ball picked up by Medina, who drives it back for Mission. Davis fires it off to Castaneda, who puts it up. Count it. 6 points for Pablo Castaneda in the first quarter. He leads the scoring for the Chargers. 1:41 left to play in the first, 15-9. Brownsville Veterans leads Mission High. Medina trying to move around. Swings the pass back over to Ivada. Now Ivada has that one broken up by Sampaio and Jerry Castaneda. Medina set the inbound. Medina 6 points, leads the scoring for the Eagles. Hit 2 back-to-back threes early on in the quarter. High arcing pass. That one tipped away by Castaneda. Castaneda going to put it up. That one too much power on it. Fuentes trying to go back up. He gets fouled in the process. Foul on Josh Shedda. Foul number 2. Mission's going to draw on the ball game. Non-shooting foul as Fuentes set the inbound. Gets it across to Castaneda with a wide open corner take and drills it through. 3 for Jerry Castaneda, 18-9. Brownsville Veterans leads by 9 points over Mission. Medina trying to get past Sampaio, pulls up for a short range 2 and he gets it. 8 points now for Luis Medina. Castañeda, bounce past to Jerry Castano, goes to Ocampo in the corner. That one doesn't go through. It's a fight for the ball. Mission basketball. 8 points for Luis Medina. Pablo Castaneda with 6. Nick Fuentes with 4. Reese Sampaio and Jerry Castaneda with 3. And Rodrigo Castaneda with 2. 18-11. Fires the pass over to Ibarra. Ibarra swings it out on the outside to Cerdas. That one broken up. Ocampo driving that one down the court. Shoots it off to Castaneda. Contested 3. Won't go. Sampaio on the rebound. Gets the putback. Talking about 5 points now for Reese Sampaio. Browns veterans extends the lead back up to 9, 20-11. Pulling along, 3, Vada off the backboard, won't go. Trying to knock it in, still won't go. Now takes the end of the first quarter, 20-11. Mission leads by, Browns veterans, leads Mission by 9. Diego Sedano finishes off the first quarter with 2. Joel Pedraza finishes off with 1. 8 points here for Luis Medina. Over in the first quarter for Brownsville veterans, Jerry Castaneda attacks on 3. Rodrigo Castaneda attacks on 2. Nick Fuentes with 4. Reese Sampaio with 5. Pablo Castaneda leads the scoring with 6. Second quarter after this, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Start of the second quarter, 20-11. Brownsville veterans leads Mission. Leading scorer for Brownsville veterans, Pablo Castaneda with 6. Reese Sampaio follows at 5. Over for Mission, Luis Medina leads with 8. Diego Serrano follows with 2. Fuentes fires it off to Castaneda. Castaneda goes to Pablo. Castaneda's going to put this one up, and it goes through. That's 8 points now for Pablo Castaneda in the ball game. 22-11, 11-point lead. Medina is looking to go for a step back. Feeds the pass over to Piedraza. Ball intended for Sedano, gets lost. Picked up by Ocampo. He gets it out to Fuentes. Fuentes driving down the court. Going to have a burst of speed. Feeds it to Castaneda, and he's fouled. Foul number 3 against Mission. Goes against Diego Serrano. That's foul number 2 he concedes in the ball game. Fuentes set the inbound. High arcing shot to Sampaio. Keeps it in play. Loose ball here picked up by Cerdas. He's going to take it up himself and gets it. Josh Cerdas puts up his first 2 of the ball game in the second quarter. Scoreless all game so far. He manages to close out that scoreless streak. Driving back now. Ibarra going to try to cut through. Some contact. Mission basketball. 7 minutes exactly left to play in the first half. Rodrigo Castaneda checks back into the ball game. Set for the inbound pass, trying to put that one up. Few bounces won't go. Ocampo on the rebound, gets it off to Castaneda. Shoots it off to Pablo Castaneda, broken up by Piedraza. Piedraza trying to shake off Fuentes. Feeds the pass in the corner. Medina for a 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go. On the rebound, there is Ibarra. Ibarra gets it off to Piedraza with a very long 3 himself and sinks that one. Four points now for Joel Piedraza. He hit a free throw. We went 1 for 2 from the line in the first quarter. Fuentes goes to Castaneda. Heavy defense here contested now by Guerra. Trying to put that one up, and Sampaio hits one of his own. Long 3 by Reese Sampaio. That's 8 points on today for him so far. 25-16 your current score. Feeds it back over Guerra. Going to put this one up, and Slow roller won't fall through. Trying to cut around. Broken up there by Piedrasa, who shoots it back over. Ivada with the open take. Nearly fouled. Loose ball to fight for it. Finds a wide open Sampaio, is going to tack it on and lays it through. Ten points now for Reese Sampaio. 25-16 your current score. Trying to drive around. San Perlita entering the building. They'll be up in action against Brownsville Payson girls basketball after this one on Real Sports Live. And after that, the main event matchup, Los Fresnos taking on Rio Hondo to wrap up day one action of the 2021 BISD tournament. Swings it back around over. Ibarra has Castaneda on defense. Trying to cut a way through. Feeds it back over. Trying to maneuver around is Medina. Medina, short range two off the glass, won't go. On the rebound, trying to put it back up is Cerda, still won't go. It's a fight for the loose ball. Castaneda comes up with it. He swings it over to Sampaio. Sampaio trying to drive that one up, broken up by Piedrasa. And Cerdas controls it. It goes over, shoots it off to Ivada. Is going to put this one up. Ivada attacks on his first two of the ball game. Lady Trojans entering the building. We're taking on the Lady Vikings. Inbound from Castaneda to Jerry Castaneda. We resume play. Ocampo goes to Castaneda, but broken up by Piedrasa. Winds up out of bounds. Brownsville Veterans ball. 25-18 your current score. 4:26 left to play in the ball game. Gets it across, nearly broken up, and they're going to say Piedrasa stepped out of bounds on the pivot. Inbound to Castaneda from Pablo Castaneda. Jerry Castaneda going to drive himself, feeds the pass to Ocampo, puts it through. Alex Ocampo tacks on his first two of the ball game. Piedrasa slowly driving it down the court. Trying to cut, that one broken up. Trying to fight for it. Ocampo from the corner off the pass by Castaneda. He's going to drive it instead, won't go. On the rebound, Garcia loses it, driving it back, Medina. Medina fires a pass off to Piedrasa. Piedrasa for a long three, won't go. Rebounded there by Castaneda. He's driving it back down now for Brownsville Veterans. Looking to cut through traffic, swings it over to Jerry Castaneda. Foul, no and one. 5 fouls against Brownsville Veterans. 4 against Mission. This foul goes on Rigo Martinez. Castaneda sinks the first one. 10-point game. Jerry Castaneda now with 4 points in the ball game. He was scoreless since the first quarter. Second attempt for Castaneda. A few bounces and it finally falls through. 11-point game. 9 points now on the day for Jerry Castaneda. He's driving this one down the court now. Swings it back over across, going to find over to Martinez. Martinez goes to Piedrasa. Gets it back up to Elizondo, who goes over back to Rigo Martinez. That one broken up by Castaneda, winds up in the hands of Rios, who looks to drive through. He's fouled in the process. Going to send Rios to the line. Foul number 6 against Brownsville Veterans in the first half. Non-shooting foul. Inbound pass, he's pushed out. Another foul, it's foul number 7. That one on Rodrigo Castaneda. It's going to send Rigo Martinez to the line. Puts Mission in the bonus, 29-18. They're down by 11. Gets it to fall through. Martinez sinks the first one. And gets both of them through. 20-30 your current score. Castañeda swings it back out over to Rodrigo Castañeda's heavily contested by Martinez. Pass nearly broken up. .242 left to play. Foul number 5 against Mission. Castañeda. Has Piedraza drawing assignment on defense. Nearly loses it. Swings it back over. Castañeda with a pick pass here to Garcia. Goes to Castañeda. Goes to Ocampo. That one falls to Jerry Castañeda's hands. Medina playing aggressive defense. Castañeda trying to shake him off. Gonna drive through himself. Won't go. A tie up. Mission wins the tie. Medina inbounds to Piedraza. We resume play. Medina driving this one back down the court. 8 points. He had 2 back-to-back threes in the first quarter, including a layup. That one broken up. Picks it up. Goes for a long 2 off the back of the rim. Won't go. Garcia on the rebound. Wins it over to Castañeda. Hoots it off back to Garcia. Garcia going to drive through himself and tacks it on. Juan Garcia puts up his first 2 of the ball game. Looking to cut through. Medina swings it over. Nice move in the pivot, putting it up, won't go. As Eric Elizondo tries to make a move inside. On the inbound, we resume play. Continue to drive back around. Trying to feed it off, won't go. Piedraza picks up the loose ball, hands it off over to Martinez. Martinez here's guys in green grass ahead of him. Tacks on 2. 4 points, Rigo Martinez. He was scoreless in the first quarter and a foul called. Foul number 7 against Mission. Both teams with 7 fouls in the first half. Some check-ins here now for Mission. Coach Martinez looking to move the puzzle pieces, move the chess pieces around. And Brion is also going to make some changes. Fuentes comes back into the ball game for Garcia. Ocampo exit. Barnes comes in. 32-22, 1:08 left to play. Won't go. Trying to put it back up. Feeds the pass to Fuentes, who's going to put this one up. Fuentes already with 6 points. Tacks on 2 more. 12-point game, 34-22. Ivada fires the pass off to Piedraza. Piedraza trying to cut around. Feeds the pass back over. Gets it off to Martinez. Martinez swings it in the paint to Ivada. Goes back to Piedraza. But goes back over to Martinez, who has the open lane on the inside and takes it. Passing around the perimeter works off. As Martinez now at 6 points in the second quarter. Feeds it back around. Fuentes goes over to Castañeda. Martinez on defense early on, trying to swing it back around. Finds Pablo Castañeda. Drawing assignment on defense is Piedraza. Timing in the wind down. Castañeda trying to shake off at Piedraza. Gonna drive himself, he does. 10 points now for Pablo Castañeda. Shot just misses, 36-24 your current halftime score. Halftime recap after this, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now.
Welcome back to your halftime show here at Real Sports Live. Covers the 2021 BISD Tournament Day 1 coming to you from Brownsville Pace. We have San Perlita warming up against Brownsville Pace. The hosts will be in their second matchup. Brownsville Pace won their first game against Santa Rosa early on. That was the second game we cut for you here on day 1. Let's give you the breakdown for this one. 36-24, excuse me. Brownsville Veterans leads Mission. 12-point game. Jerry Costanza now with 5 points. Rodrigo Costanza with 2. Nick Fuentes with 6. Reese Sampaio with 10. Reese Sampaio with 10 points leads the scoring. Pablo Castaneda with 4. Alex Ocampo with 2. Juan Garcia with 2. For Mission, they draw 7 fouls. Adrian Ivada with 2 points. Diego Serrano with 2. Joel Piedraza with 4. Luis Medina leads the scoring with 8. Rigo Martinez with 6. Josh Cerdas with 2. Brownsville Veterans also drawing 7 fouls in the first half. Second half after this, Brownsville Veterans leads by 12. You're watching Real Sports Live.
To a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Bella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past?
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Start of the third quarter, 36-24. Brownsville Veterans leads Mission. Moments away from starting off the third quarter. Inbound off, we resume play. Fuentes trying to cut through, swings it back around. Goes over now to Castaneda. Castaneda on the move. Trying to set himself, swings the pass over. Make a pass, trying to put that one up. Was Jerry Castaneda? He does. 7 points on the day for him. Martinez looking to drive, puts it up, won't go. Davis on the rebound, goes over now to Rodrigo Castaneda, goes to Jerry Castaneda. Swings the pass to Ocampo, or to Fuentes, excuse me, goes to Pablo Castaneda. 6 points now for Pablo Castaneda's Brownsville Veterans here, now in the 40s. 40-24. Both teams drawing 7 fouls in the first half. It's going to be foul number 1 against Brownsville Veterans. Inbound off, we resume play. Gets it back to Piedraza. Piedraza Sedano to the left-hand side. He's calling for Sedano. Nearly gets trapped here as he gets it off to Martinez, and then goes to Sedano. Sedano trying to make a play, fires over Piedraza. Goes for an open three, that one won't go. Kept in play by Medina, but winds up out of bounds. (41-24), 40-24 your current score. Inbound to Davis, who's going to try to put this one up. He does. Davis tags on his first 2 of the ball game. Medina tacks on 2 himself. 26-43. And Davis puts another one, a slow roller. That's 4 points for Kenny Davis. I'll set the inbound, get it off. Feeds the pass back over. Goes around. Long throw, finds Medina. Gonna float this one up. Few bounces and it falls through. 12 points now for Luis Medina in the ball game. Fuentes trying to drive through. Swings the pass around, nearly lost. Set for the inbound. Castaneda with the quick pass to Davis. Davis goes to the corner to Fuentes for a 3. He drains it. Fuentes still tacks on the 3. That's 9 points on the day for him. Gets the ball over to Piedraza. Piedraza gets it over now to Medina. Medina shoots it back over to Serrano, who goes back to Medina, who shoots it off to Martinez. That one kept in play, and Medina puts it in. 14 points on the day for Medina. 6 points in the third quarter. The foul called. Mission's first foul in the second half. Fuentes on the inbound, finds Castaneda, goes back to Fuentes. At court. Ready to 48, the inbound off. Swings it back over. Medina for a corner 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go. On the rebound there, Sedano gets it over now for Ibarra. Tries putting it up, won't go. Castaneda on the rebound. Castaneda trying to drive this one back around. Goes over to Jerry Castaneda. Trying to make a spin move, trying to burn around. Swings the pass over. Finds Fuentes, who goes over to Rodrigo Castaneda with the floater, won't go. Gets his own rebound. That one finally falls through. 4 points now for Rodrigo Castaneda. Ball going to get away from Piedraza. He gets it just in time. Swings the pass over, trying to drive through Ivana. Corner three for Medina. Won't go. Davis on the rebound. Swings the pass back over to Castaneda. Castaneda goes over to Rodrigo Castaneda, goes over to Davis. Pass broken up and stolen away by Sedano. Sedano driving it back for Mission. Feeds it over. Piedraza for a three. Won't go. Castaneda on the rebound, but snagged away by Sedano. Gets it back to Ivada, who's going to try to go. Up, down called. But a foul called before the up, down. Foul number 3 against Brownsville veterans. On shooting foul. Mission's only drawn 1 foul in this second half. Martinez gets it off to Medina. Medina has Castaneda drawing assignment on defense. Gets it off to Piedraza. Piedraza goes back to Medina and a nice cut. Won't go, and a foul called. Foul against Medina. 14 points on the day for Medina. 6 points alone in the third quarter. Finished off the first half with 8 points. 2 shot attempts here for Luis Medina. Won't go. Barnes checks into the ball game for Brownsville veterans. Medina 0 for 1 from the line so far in this attempt. Drains it and falls through. Lead cut down to 19. 15 points for Luis Medina on the day. 7 in the third quarter. Barnes gets the pass from Cisneros, who goes back to Cisneros for a mid-range 2, and he tacks it on. Andres Cisneros tacks on his first 2 of the ball game. 52-31, 3:44 left to play. Piedraza goes to Medina for a long 3. That one wide to the right. 4 fouls against Betts, 1 against Mission. Mission has been a bit more cautious. They've drawn 7 in the first half. A block there. Looks like it was interference. Cisneros ticks on 2 more. That's 4 points for Andres Cisneros. Martinez with the 3, in and out of the rim, won't go. Sampaio on the rebound. Swings it across, broken up by Sedano. Sedano looking to drive this one back around, trying to shake off Barnes. He's still on the move. Barnes gets the hand and steals it away. Goes over to Cisneros, who already has 4. But looking to put 6, he's fouled. Charging call, they're going to call it. It's going to be foul number 5 against Brownsville veterans, against Cisneros. Inbound, we resume play. Long throw, broken up by Cisneros. Castaneda for a 3, knocks it in. Nine points on the day for Pablo Castaneda, broken up. A point did fall from Mission. Trying to knock down away, they do. Mission driving it back. Sets himself up. Medina for a 3, knocks it in. Medina sinks a 3. 18 on the day for him. He scored 10 in the third quarter already. 36-57. Has some check-ins. Gets the pass over. We resume play. Medina driving it back down the court. Sedano on the inbound, gets it across to Medina. Medina on the move. Goes to Sedano. He goes back out to Medina, who's looking to pull a trigger for a long 3. Sedano pulls the 3 himself, and he sinks it. 5 points on the day for Diego Sedano. He was scoreless since the first quarter, tacked on a bucket. Now winds up out of bounds interference. Brownsville Veterans ball. Leva feeds the pass over to Cisneros, who tries to put it back up. Feeds the pass, Sampaio broken up. That one by Cerda. Cerda swings it across over to Martinez. Martinez gets it across, broken up by Sampaio. Sampaio driving it back. Feeds the pass over to Oliva. That one broken up. Brownsville Veterans ball. Sampaio with the short range 2 doesn't get it through. A foul called on Campos. He tries to go back up. It's going to be second foul. Mission barely draws in the second half. They've only drawn 2. Brownsville Veterans has already drawn 5. Alex Ocampo hit a 2 early on in the second quarter. Will be taking another trip to the line. Went 0 for 2 his last attempt, which is way back in the first quarter. Gets it through. That's 3 points now for Ocampo on the day. Brownsville Veterans increases their lead. 19-point lead. Chance to make it a 20-point game. Few bounces won't go. Rebound there, won by Cerdas, who gets it off. To Sedano, goes for a 3 himself and sinks it through. Eight points for Diego Sedano, 6 alone in the third quarter. Campo goes to Sampaio, trying to shake off the defense held by Medina. Gets the ball off to Barnes at a reset. Goes to Oliva. Oliva gets it over to Sampaio. And foul called. .53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Coming up next, we got one more game for you. We got Brownsville Pace taking on San Perlita and some girls hoops action in the same pool. Both teams already won. Both teams actually defeated Santa Rosa. Feeds it across. And trying to cut it around. Arcing shot won't go. Trying to lob it back up, won't go. A foul called. Finally going to be called a bit late. It looks like there was no foul called. It's 4 fouls already for Mission. Brownsville Veterans at 5. Inbound. Martinez for a 3, won't go. It was a small shove, but they're not going to call anything. Fuentes driving this one back down the court. Swings it to Barnes, who puts it up. Austin Barnes gets himself in the ball game. 2 points for him on the day. Got Sedano. He gets a screen. Swings it back over to Medina. Fuentes draws assignment on defense. Medina trying to move around and gets some of the screen by Cerda. Medina still on the move, trying to cut his way. Swings it out. Putting the move, won't go. And gets it across. That one's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. 60-42, Brownsville Veterans leads. 9 points now for Pablo Castaneda. Sampaio continues with 10. Nick Fuentes tied up with 9. 4 points for Castaneda. 7 for Jerry Castaneda. 4 points for Andres Cisneros. 4 points for Joseph Camacho. Or Kenny Davis, excuse me. Austin Barnes puts himself with 2 points. Fourth quarter after this, you're watching Real Sports Live.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety.
Back to Real Sports Live, start of the fourth quarter, 60-42. 6 fouls at 3, Mission. Brownsville Veterans with 6, Mission with 4. Get the count on once again. Medina trying to find the way around. As Martinez shoots it off to Serrano, he gets a screen there by Lopez. Goes back over to Medina. Medina trying to shake off Castaneda, nearly loses the ball. Inbound, we resume play. Nice move by Sedano for a 3, but falls short. A technical going to be called. As we have one technical called. That one on Luis Medina. Sinks it through. That's Oliva puts up one. Sinks both of them to fall through. Castaneda set the inbound for Brownsville Veterans. 7:31 left to play. 63-42. Call now against Brownsville Veterans. Already committed 7 fouls. 5 fouls already against Mission in the second half. We get the inbound off. Brownsville Veterans is going to call a timeout. 62-42. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by.
That's a Real Sports Live. 7:29 left to play in the ball game. 62-42. Feeds the pass around. A long 3 falls. Adrian Ivana now 5 points on the day for him. 45-62. Feeds the pass over to Sampaio. Corner 3 by Oliva falls through. 5 points now for Danny Oliva in the fourth quarter. He was scoreless all ball game. A foul called. Inbound off, we resume play, feeds the pass off to Castaneda. Castaneda trying to drive around, swings it over. Oliva gets a pass to Sampaio. Pass broken up, Sampaio gets the loose ball and a soft touch off the rim. It falls through. 12 points now for Reese Sampaio. A three won't go. Camacho is there on the rebound. Passes Sampaio, feeds it over to Castaneda. Paulo Castaneda tacks on 2. That's 11 points on today for him, 12 for Sampaio. Trying to cut around. Sedano trying to break away from the pressure defense of Castaneda. Finally knocked out of bounds. Inbound to Guerra. Guerra gets the ball, hands it off over to Ibarra. Ibarra nearly loses it. Oliva giving chase, once out of bounds. High lobbing shot to Ibarra, falls in hand to Sedano. Oliva fouls Sedano. Eight fouls now against Brownsville. That's 6 against Mission. Diego Sedano takes a trip to the line. Eight points on the day for Diego Sedano. Castaneda makes a nice spin move to put it up off the glass. Won't go. One for the highlight reel. Trying to drive this one around. Martinez for a three. Few bounces and it finally falls through. 9 points for Diego Martinez. Feeds it across. Swings it out. Sampaio from the corner won't go. Oliva on the putback. 7 points now for Oliva on today. Goes back over. Pass broken up by Sampaio, finds Castaneda. Pablo Castaneda looking to set it up, feeds it over to Sampaio, trying to put it up. Winds up out of bounds, won't go. Mission now on trying to get something going late in the ball game. 4:50 left to play. Sedano set inbound for Mission. Feeds the pass, nearly gets past Ibarra. Ibarra driving this one back around. Trying to make a move. Gets past Sampaio, gonna try to get that one through. That one off his hands, winds up out of bounds. It was knocked out of his hands. Gets a quick inbound to Guerra, who goes back over to Sedano. Sedano has Castaneda drawing the assignment. Castaneda strips it away. That one ripped back away by Sedano, who gets it across the set of us, who goes over to Ibarra. Contested three by Ibarra. Falls short, Oliva on the rebound. Ibarra gets it to Jerry Castaneda, who's going to feed it to Sampaio. On Anoop, and he puts it up and one. 14 points for Reese Sampaio as he makes a nice move. Look at the replay here presented by South Padre Island. Book your trip at SoPadre.com. Contested three wasn't fall, but look at the other side. There's Mission draws foul number 7. An alley-oop turning into an and one. Reese Sampaio now 14 points on today. A chance to make it 15. He does. 3-point play, 74-48. Brownsville veterans leading Mission. Pedraza trying to get something going past Castaneda. Trying to shake him off. Gets a screen by Guerra, but Oliva quickly switches onto Pedraza, who goes for a long three. Won't go. Camacho lets that one roll out of bounds. Inbound off, we resume play, 74-48. 3:44 left to play. Sampaio, intended for Garcia, winds up out of bounds. Quick pass in. Pedraza picks the ball up. Gets the ball to crossover, finds Martinez. Martinez trying to cut through. He gets past Barnes, and Sampaio swings the pass in it for Cerdas. Winds up out of bounds. Need 74, both teams in the bonus. 8 fouls against Vet, 7 against Mission High. Inbound, we're backing away, fires across Sampaio, who holds off and goes back to Castañeda. Castañeda goes into the paint. Hans Camacho gets it off over to Barnes. It goes back over to Castañeda, who goes back to Sampaio, and Sampaio just surveying the court, trying to find an opening. Feeds it off. Garcia gets it across to Barnes. Barnes gets the pass. Barnes nearly loses it, trying to pick that one up. Barnes picks it back up, goes over to Garcia. Get it on Garcia, not allowing him to shoot. They hand it off. Fade cannon off, goes to Castaneda instead. He was looking to go to Barnes, but Barnes is heavily contested as well. Trying to cut through. Swings it back over. Pass for Garcia. Goes out, that one stripped away by Garcia. Garcia kicks that one back. Guerra fires it over. Bonds de Leon, who goes over to Pedraza. Pedraza trying to maneuver around. Nearly lost, winds up out of bounds. Coming up next after this one, San Perlita set to take on Brownsville Pace in some girls action. Both teams already defeated Santa Rosa early on. Long throw to Sampaio. Has that one broken up. He tries to break away, finds Castañeda. Castañeda on the move. Trying to put that one up with Camacho, didn't go. Now trying to cut through Pedraza. Swings it back around. Garcia goes to Guerra. It range 2 won't go. Pedraza on the rebound. Camacho on the rebound, trying to get that one, loses it. Has that one knocked out of his hand. Pedraza touched it last. Brownsville Veterans ball. Inbound, we resume play. Trying to cut around is Castañeda. Calls her back up, swings it across to Sampaio. Sampaio goes to Garcia. That one tipped away. Garcia fighting for it, but Pedraza comes up within a foul to be drawn. Foul number 9 by Brownsville Veterans in the ball game. Sends Pedraza to the line. 4 points on today for Pedraza. He's been scoreless since the second quarter. Won't go. Trying to get it across. They feed it over to Castañeda. Castañeda working his way down the court. Pedraza drawing assignment on defense. Swings the pass over. Finds Camacho. Barnes goes to Garcia. He was looking to drive through, but he saw Barnes on Garcia on the outside. Sampaio gets the pass off from Castañeda. Goes back to Garcia, who goes back to Sampaio. Sampaio goes back to Garcia. We had an open take for a 3, but goes back to Sampaio instead. Feeds the pass to Castañeda, who goes to Camacho, but if Wall is back in Castañeda's hands, Garcia on the rebound, goes to Piedraza. Piedraza driving it down the court. And a 3 hit, or 2, excuse me. On Piedraza. 6 points on the day for him. Trying to cut around through. Ball lost, gonna be scooped up here. Driving it back for Mission is gonna be Elizondo. Shot won't go. Castaneda on the rebound. Trying to get that one back was De Leon. Castaneda driving it back. Has that one broken up by Elizondo. Goes to Piedraza. Who's trying to cut through. Sets himself, feeds the pass over. It's Rigo Martinez now. 11 points on today. Time getting the wind down. Let that one wind out of bounds. That's the ball game. 74-52. Final recap after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Athletics and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white events. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Welcome back to post-game recap here. Brownsville Veterans wins this one 74-52 over Mission. Let's give you the rundown. Jared Castaneda finished off with 7 points. Rodrigo Castaneda with 4. Nick Fuentes with 9. Reese Sampaio, your player of the game, with 15 points. Pablo Castaneda with 11. Austin Barnes with 2. Andres Cisneros with 4. Juan Garcia with 2. Daniel Oliva with 7. Kenny Davis with 4. Now for over for Mission. Adrian Nevada finished off with 5. Diego Sedana finished off with 8. Joel Piedraza finished off with 6. Luis Medina led the scoring with 18. Following him is Rigo Martinez with 11. Josh Cerdas finished off with 2. It makes it 74-52 your final score. Coming up next, we have some girls hoops. This is the last boys game of the night, as we have San Pedrito taking on Brownsville Pace. Both teams victorious over Santa Rosa. And last but not least, we have a shootout between Los Fresnos and Rio Hondo. Signing out for now, for Joe Bowl and Kevin Arnold, for Jammer Ruiz, I'm Bruno Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Brownsville, Texas.